With less than ideal weather conditions in some areas of the country, eclipse chasers are having to change their plans. Rain and clouds forecast in Texas are pushing many eclipse chasers into Arkansas. I spoke with Matt Lubin. He's an eclipse chaser from Seattle about his experience traveling the world and how his plans for this event are changing.
It's a very interesting cosmic coincidence that from the perspective of Earth, the moon and sun are about the same size in the sky. When they transect each other, there's a very cool moment to couple of minutes, depending on the eclipse, where everything cosmically aligns. You can see the atmosphere of the sun with the naked eye, planets, sometimes stars are visible, and past that, the world itself around you changes. 360-degree sunset in every direction. Animals start thinking it's nighttime. There's a whole lot of really, really interesting things that happen from not just the visual, but to the temperature, and sometimes the sounds from how the world around you is reacting to it. If you can't see the sky, it makes it pretty difficult to see totality. Initially, I was planning on being in a small town a little bit northwest of Austin. Now, as there's a bit of a weather system coming from the Gulf up through Texas, it's making most of the area in totality in Texas less viable for viewing. Um, Probably the ideal places to view it now, given how far we are with weather forecasts, would be up towards Maine, northern New England. But there seems to be a potential gap in northern Arkansas that would be viable.
You mentioned a couple of other eclipses that you've been a part of. If you can describe what the traffic situation was like for those,
Mhm.
to give people maybe an idea of what we could experience for this one.
Significant would be the first word that I would that comes to mind. How easy it is for people to get there also means it's easier for people to get there, and we'll have a lot more people in the area. The last time I saw one in the United States, I was in a cornfield in Tennessee in the middle of absolute nowhere, and the 45-minute drive out of there was closer to 4 or 5 hours. So it can be quite significant from a traffic perspective. I would strongly encourage people to arrive to their preferred viewing location as early as possible and leave as late as possible to avoid that traffic, alleviate that traffic. That being said, it might be difficult given the weather constraints that are on the southern portion of totality.
And there are eclipse chasers all over the world. Our thanks to Matt for visiting with us today.